Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very interesting topic. We'll be talking about what are the pros and cons in the management of a residential portfolio and a multifamily portfolio. In the end, I will explain which one is best for you, so make sure to stick around for that. Let's get started. So first things first, when I say residential, I'm talking about the single family homes up until the fourplexes. While in multifamily, I'm referring to the larger apartment complex, the ones with the leasing office on site. So let's get started with residential. Some of the pros are that it is easy to manage. And this is particularly true with the single family homes up until the duplex. That is because there is more pride of ownership, which means that the tenants will take care of your property as if it is their own. And that is great for the property owners because that reduces the maintenance and repair cost. Another pro for residential property is that it has a low turnover rate. Property owners know that one of the biggest costs is a turnover cost, and that is in tandem with vacancy. When tenants feel more at home, they tend to plant deeper roots. That means more furniture, more things, more pictures on the wall. So there must be a very strong reason to make the family pack up everything and leave. The last pro is something I call options for management. When I bought my first property, I had the option to either manage it myself or hire a property manager. If I choose the latter, I also have a choice between picking one of many properties in my local area. So why is that a good thing? Well, that just gives me a lot of options. If for some reason I don't feel like I can manage the property anymore, I can hire a property manager. If I feel my current property manager is not performing well, I can just replace them with another. And if that property manager is overwhelmed, I can look for another property manager to pick up the slack. The bottom line is you don't have to settle for poor performance. Let's move on to the cons. The first and the biggest one is that it is less efficient to manage. And there's a lot of areas where it's less efficient. For example, if you have multiple properties in a 5-mile radius, your maintenance crew or your management team will have to plan accordingly when it comes to property tours or addressing maintenance costs because they have to consider the drive and time it takes to move between property to property. It is also less efficient economically because you're paying a premium for the maintenance cost. Most of the time, the cost burden is too much to bear for one property. That means all it takes is one big repair or multiple small ones in a given year to wipe out the cash flow for that particular property. Now let's move on to multifamily. One of the biggest pros of managing a multifamily portfolio is the ease of management. Not in the same sense as managing a residential portfolio, but because the property manager is local to the property, he or she can notice a deficiency sooner and fix it before it actually gets bigger. It is also easier to manage because there's fewer paperwork. In one 100-unit apartment complex, there is one insurance policy, one loan, etc. Another pro in managing a multifamily portfolio is that it is a team sport. This is a requirement, not an option, which is a good thing because the workload is spread across multiple individuals. Next, it is economically efficient. You're paying labor and materials at wholesale rates, which can be 80 cents on the dollar. There is enough work for your maintenance crew where you can negotiate for a more competitive price. Lastly, it is easier to scale since you already have the personnel and systems in place. You can easily add more properties to your current portfolio. Now let's move on to the cons. The first and most obvious one is that there is more to lose. With a bigger property comes a bigger repair cost. The second one is that it has a higher turnover rate. Although this is slowly changing because the current generation prefer a more transient lifestyle, it is still a higher turnover rate in comparison to residential properties. In conclusion, so which one is better for you? Residential is right for you if your goals can be met by owning X amount of residential properties. Another reason that residential is right for you is if you like taking something undesirable and transforming it to someone else's dream home. Just be absolutely clear of what your goals are. Now, if you're interested in owning and growing a business, then multifamily is the way to go. The possibilities are endless just as long as you or your team can raise enough money to keep acquiring properties. As always, if you're interested to learn more or if you're ready to jump into your first real estate syndication, please check out Cashflow Marketplace. Sign up for a free account to access active and future deals. You can view them at your own convenience and even place soft commitments. You're also free to browse and learn the process for when you are ready. Our network allows you to connect with over 50 experienced investors. Investing in commercial real estate made simple for the novice and busy professional. Finally, creating an account, investing in deals, and connecting with investors is absolutely free. Alright, that about wraps up this video. I hope you got enough value. I wish you all the best in your investing journey, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.